All right, let me see. How long is this? 15 minutes and 27 seconds, people. A whooping 15 minutes. This is not a short film, people. This is not a fan film. They called this shit a short form vignette, man. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Vinaigrette. Vinage a trois. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Look, let's just call a spade, man. This is a short. This is a commercial for Friday the 13th. This is a Super Bowl commercial for Friday the 13th, man. Whatever this Jason universe shit is that they're conjuring up. Look, man, it's not that I completely hate it. It's just that I feel like it's a big distraction. You know, like how those conspiracy theorists on Facebook and Instagram and just social media in general, when they're like, "Listen, you may have seen somebody's head explode downtown, but don't let it distract you from the fact that Hector's going to be running 3 Honda Civics and whatever the fuck else Paul Walker said in that original Fast and Furious movie." Like, this is, come on, man. Y'all could have called the spade a spade, but y'all keep trying to dress these things up for this Jason universe. And I feel like, I it's a mixed bag for me, man. Now that I'm finally about to go into it and watch it, because I did do a trailer reaction for Sweet Revenge, the Jason Universe short form vignette, whatever they're calling it. I did a trailer reaction. I wasn't really impressed, and I I had to I had to stand 10 toes down on the fact that I wasn't impressed, because I'm like, on one hand, maybe I'm being hypocritical. Maybe I'm telling myself, on the one hand, oh, Friday the 13th is the easiest property to get right next to Halloween. Just put a guy in a hockey mask, killing camp counselors that's, smoking bud and just doing all types of drugs and having all types of sex and this, that, and other, and just committing all of these sins, these cardinal sins that the slasher genre does not want them to commit. Like, Friday the 13th is pretty simple, right? But things got a little complicated. When I feel like part 5, as simple as it was, nobody expected a copycat. Part 6, as simple as it was, and even though it's the best in the franchise, I'm standing 10 toes down on that. Jason coming back to life, and now he's supernatural Frankenstein zombie, super strong Jason. And then we introduce in the next movie, in part 7, The New Blood, we introduced the late great Lar Park Lincoln. Rest in peace, shout out to her. It was Jason versus Carrie, and then it's like, okay, we'll have Jason on a boat and put him in Manhattan, and then, like, the series. One of the things that I've always respected the most about the Friday the 13th franchise, not only the fact that Jason's a fucking rock star, but the fact that the series didn't have any fucks to give as the movies went on. It's like, yeah, we know what we did with the last one, but let's make Jason a worm. Let's make Jason a fucking demon that just, he's a parasite basically that goes from body to body, and, until he's reborn. And then let's take him to space after that. Nothing is canon prior to it other than, I don't know, maybe Jason goes to, not even Jason goes to hell, but this series has been all over the goddamn place, man. But my problem comes in with the fact that all we've wanted since 2009 is a fucking feature-length Friday the 13th film on the big screen. It's bad enough we got dicked out of the fucking, the Friday the 13th series that was supposed to air on the CW. Now, granted, y'all know, if the initiated, y'all know how I feel about the CW. I don't like anything on there. One Tree Hill was cool, but I don't like much of the shit on the CW, especially the superhero shit. I think it's really cheesy. I think it's really cheap, and I just think it's just terribly put together for the most part. But Jason, the idea of a show, and when you see the unused models of how Jason was designed unmasked, I was like, yo, this is pretty badass, man. I did a whole episode on it. If y'all want to dig through the wreckage and check that episode out, this was when I first started the podcast, and I was just like a little rough around the edges. But I remember telling myself, yo, this design for Jason in a TV show that's centered around him is cool. And now we're getting the Crystal Lake series, which seems to be moving along. It's in production, actually in New Jersey. So I said, this looks promising. I said, I'm more excited for the series than I am for this thing right here. But I don't know, maybe there's some good that can come out of this, people. Sweet Revenge 2025, the Jason universe has given us a short form vignette. I'm not gonna say short film. I don't even want to disrespect these people, because I feel like I would, like, by any God-given chance, I'd be able to interview Mike P. Nelson or something like that. I'm gonna get to Mike P. Nelson in a second, but somebody that was involved in the making of this, and I feel like if I got to interview them, I would be like, yeah, man, congratulations on the success of the short film, and they'll be like, excuse me, it's a short form vignette, and they would just correct the shit out of me on my own show, which is cool. I'm humble enough to accept that, but it's just like, all right, man, like, cause I'll tell y'all straight up, y'all could have just called it a short film and avoided all the confrontation. But that's neither here nor there, man. Mike P. Nelson was a guy that was directing. He had the Wrong Turn reboot coming out in 2021, and nobody was really talking about it. And I was kind of in my feelings about it because I said I feel like we've seen so much of the repetitive shit with the Wrong Turn series. I feel like he's going to bring something different to this reboot and it's going to catch us off guard. And surely enough, it did. And not a lot of people talked about it. I know there was a lot of people like in a certain type of group, certain type of like-minded people that really enjoyed it like I did, but for the most part it kind of just came and went, man, and everybody forgot about it. But Mike P. Nelson's also coming out with the new Silent Night Deadly Night remake with Rohan Campbell, who played Corey Cunningham in Halloween Ends. He's playing Billy's character in the new one. I have complete faith in Mike P. Nelson that he'll knock that shit out the park. I remember he was doing an interview with Wham. We watched the movie. He was doing an interview with Mike and Jay on We Watched the Movie, and he said that if he could do any reboot, at the time when they did the interview, he said I believe he was the guy that said he wanted to do Pumpkinhead, and I'm like, you're already good at having people in the woods in distress and having the audience think, well, what the fuck is about to happen next? I wouldn't mind seeing Mike P. Nelson do a Pumpkinhead reboot. I think he's pretty equipped for it. This year, jury's still out on it. Only time will tell. But this was written and directed by Mike P. Nelson. So shout out to him for wearing those two hats. I will give him the credit where the credit is due, regardless of how this turns out. Man, I'm hoping it turns out good. But this it's not on like I didn't look it up on IMDb. I'm in the YouTube in the the description, and it says this is starring Ali Loanitis. I hope I'm saying these names right, people. Schuyler White, Natasha Wakey, Toussaint Morrison, Tim James White, and Chris Carlson. This was produced by Chad Valela, presented by Jason Universe, sponsored by Angry Orchard. It said, get ready for 13 minutes of blood-soaked fun. I'll be the motherfucking judge of that. All right, like don't try to get me excited for something that ain't gonna be exciting. All right, I don't know what to expect here. I'm on both sides of the fence, honestly. Like, I'm just like, all right, man, it's 15 minutes. You're not going to cram some Friday the 13th shit that's satisfactory for me in 15 minutes. You're not going to do it. But on the other hand, I'm like, it's Mike P. Nelson. Like, I trust this guy, even though I don't like the look of Jason in the trailer. The trailer is very vague and it's very bland and it's just pretty meh altogether. But I'm like, let's just do it, man. Let me get this this raw, fresh reaction out to y'all, man. And big shout out to them. When did they drop this? Was this yesterday that they dropped this? I'm not sure. Oh no, it's the 15th. They dropped this August 13th. Big shout out to them for dropping this on the 13th, man, because we know 13th is the most lucky, unlucky number in the Friday the 13th universe, people. But I'm ready for this, man, people. This is streaming on YouTube. Like I said, shout out to the Jason Universe YouTube channel for uploading this, obviously, because this is their film. But yeah, this is 15 minutes and 27 seconds long, people, just in case y'all are tuning in. Like I said, this is on YouTube, just in case y'all are tuning in. And y'all know if y'all are tuning in, y'all are the true Tudor Reviews MVPs, man. And if you are a true Friday the 13th fan like me, then you can understand, like, how I'm just like, all right, man, like, please let this be good. Please let this give us a taste of what we can do. If this is good enough in 15 minutes, maybe Mike P. Nelson, the studios, can look at him like, yo, after this Crystal Lake series drops, we can see the reception on that. We need you to helm a fucking feature-length project focused on Jason Voorhees. Let's get it. I'm hoping that this is good, man. I really am. But if it's not, I'll be like, yep, I told y'all this looked a little meh. But fingers crossed, people. I'm literally crossing my fingers right now, people. Let's get into this first time watch commentary for Jason Universe's Sweet Revenge, people. I will hit the play button in 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Either I gotta turn the volume down or y'all are just too excited. They like, yo, 15 minutes, we gotta start immediately.
I hear it's better just like go right through it. I've been driving for like 6 months.
Oh, it was a little bit of a stutter, people. I thought an ad was about to pop up. I was about to go off.
Why did he choose me? Jesus, Eve. Because you're a force of nature and you didn't run away.
And some people find
Love the doc.
it works every time.
The doc in any Friday the 13th movie is always special. I think it always should look a certain type of way. I think it always should be framed a certain type of way. So I do like that already off the rip. What the fuck is this? Is this this music and the title card, the font? Like, is this just one of the guys, part 2? Stick together, reputations out. Oh, it's either that or a Vice City sequel. When does this take place, though?
Okay. Harold, everybody. All right. Dan, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Nope.
There you go. Look at that. All in
This
your
main
eyes.
actress, I don't think I said this during the trailer reaction. The main actress looks familiar.
Look at this.
And you already know this token black guy, brown guy, whatever the minority, you're dead already. She's like, smells like murder. Here we go. Twig snapping, classic Friday the 13th trope. In my personal opinion, I feel like the twig snapping came in what? Excuse me, people. I feel like the twig snapping trope came in maybe part 2. Excuse me.
Harold.
Okay, hello, Paul Bunyan.
Apple. Fresh pick.
Sure.
Let me stop talking shit about him because characters like him, like that's why I ended up being wrong about Richter from Texas Chainsaw 2022. Richter, I thought he was a racist, redneck dude, and he was one of the best characters, if not the best character in the whole movie. Loved his character.
My wife and I saved this spot from demolition.
Oh.
Property's had a bit of a troubled past, but all we saw
Talk
was
about it.
Opportunity.
Tell me about it.
What
Say
kind
it.
of trouble?
Oh, you
Say
know,
it. Say it.
The usual story. Revenge.
Uh-huh.
Betrayal.
Betrayal.
Lots of murder. Anyway, you kids have fun.
Thank you for creeping me out, big guy. I'd have been like, listen, I'd be like, wait, who got murdered? What's the murder?
Whenever you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, because that prop is definitely not going to pop back up in the movie later on at some point. Off the rip, I will also give credit to the location they chose. I don't know where this is at, but definitely looks like it could be Crystal Lake in any Friday the 13th sequel. I like this. I like the location for sure.
I'll tell you what. I am going to go to the lake, and you can find me when you're ready.
Huh?
Okay, I will go get my swimsuit.
Who said anything about a swimsuit?
My urethra. The fuck wrong with you? It's all fun and games until something swims up your pee hole, you know? You fuck around and get like a amoeba attached to you or something, and you just get like I don't know, you just mutate into something worse than the Friday the 13th franchise has ever seen. And this series has seen some bad shit, trust me. That's such a natural moment right there, like her blowing into that bottle. Like, how many of us did that shit? You blow into a bottle to get that. That's like classic nostalgia right there.
Show's over.
What? So, alright. Now, I'm not calling it, but I'm already questioning. Is that Elias Voorhees? Because I don't know what's canon here and what's not. I don't know if this is a reboot. I don't know if this is a sequel to part 3, 4. Like, I don't know where this takes place in the Jason universe. But is that Elias Voorhees? Is that this universe's version of Crazy Ralph? I have no idea. But I'm curious. This was the part in the trailer where I was like, yo, is Jason under the fucking canoe? telling you, man, Jason is part amphibian, yo. Like everybody with all of that, Jason's scared of the water because Freddy versus nah. Jason be in the streets in the water. See? He pulled her ass right out the fucking boat. Damn! Oh shit, he killed the fucking he killed the other two that were just walking by. Damn, he had their throats sliced open like Just Cause. That movie with I don't know if y'all seen it, with Ed Harris and Sean Connery. Rest in peace, shout out. Lawrence Fishburne. She looks like I know she's in shock, but she looks surprised more than anything. Like, I can't believe this guy grabbed me and didn't buy me a drink first. Yo, whatever she saw under that water, instant bags under her eyes. Like, she looks fucked up. This kind of, now, I didn't put this together, I don't think, in the trailer reaction I did for y'all. Oh shit, the apples are, yeah, he's done. All the apples are scattered, he's dead. Is this a nod to when Amanda Righetti's character Whitney was like kind of running back to the cabin in the reboot? He gonna turn around. His jaw gonna be missing. It's gonna be a screwdriver up his nose or something. Watch, look. What is it? Oh boy. Damn. Whoa, what's up with this music? Is this? Okay, let's act now. Okay, if we got 15 minutes, let's get it. She saw that dead body. She said, all right, what's this, a machete? Got you. But this music, it sounds like a remixed version of Harry Manfredini's score. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo, Jason. Yo. He strung him up like wet laundry to dry. Jesus, man, that guy's fucking torso was hanging on the clothesline. If my eyes did not deceive me, goddamn. Oh yeah, you really got to put in work, girl. You the only hope. But I love that score. The score sounded like Manfredini's Friday 13th Part 5 score, when Reggie and Pam are running down the steps and it's that dun 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 dun. I don't know. I'm a geek for the score, man. Oh, her boyfriend's making out with that girl. As if you didn't have problems already, right? Uh-huh. What's he looking like in live action? What's he looking like in motion? Let me see it. Turn around, bright eyes. Come on. Oh, shit. Damn. He like, oh shit, I wasn't doing nothing, babe. I know it's a psychopath out there, but damn.
What the hell was that? Hey, I got you.
Okay, so he was cheating. What was this guy doing? Ooh, I told y'all that was gonna come back into play.
Here. No, where are you going? To get some help.
The fuck you are? You are a black or brown man in a Friday 13th movie. Ooh, oh, it's over. It's over, bro. It's over. Ooh, fuck. Ooh, damn. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo. God damn. Yo, Jason's like, listen, I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Oh shit. He's like, you stay right here. You don't go nowhere. I don't think anybody's gonna make it out of this. Oh shit. Oh yeah, if you can, take the machete out, girl. Oh no. Was that an apple slicer or some shit? Whatever you call it. Oh, it's so much going on. Oh, there you go. There you go, girly. Way to fight back. Jason's like, damn. It's like, I didn't know I bled. Yeah, there you go. Yo, he put that fucking that boat fan blade, whatever, on that dude's face, and then smashed his face after the fact. Whew, that's classic Jason shit right there. Insult to injury, man. That's what I like. Like the POV shit too.
Oh my god. Get in. Come on, get in. Fuck.
Girl, if you don't hand over those motherfucking keys. Oh, okay. I didn't think she was gonna give her the keys. Oh boy. Please pull off before Jason slices that car in half. He gonna throw the machete. He gonna watch. He gonna do it. Ooh, I love that welcome to cabins at Crystal Lake sign. It's a little different from the original, but I still classic.
You saved me.
No, she's a part of it. Cause why she's so calm?
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I grew with you.
Oh! Oh shit! She said, "Bitch, you thought we was gonna be cool after you fucked my dude?" And she stabbed her in the fucking face. Oh, is she gonna team up with Jason? What the fuck is what's about to happen? Who is she? You ain't Pamela. That's for damn sure. Yo, I like the score, man. All right, okay, face off. Who are you? Who are you to Jason? Because Jason's looking like, yo, we good? He like, yo, we about to fight? What's up? Listen. All right, I'll talk about it after the fact. I want to soak all of this in. Ooh, it's over? Fuck y'all. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. Okay. Wait, hold on, man. Let's let the song rock out, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put this on YouTube. Let me just say I do not own the rights to any of this music in here. But you know, YouTube, we've had a dysfunctional relationship, so I'm gonna try to upload this anyway when I convert the audio to video. But this will be up on Spotify on the regular Tudor Reviews podcast. But people, we have listen, do I dare say we have survived the quick massacre at Camp Crystal Lake? God damn, man, I don't even know because they left the shit on the cliffhanger. And I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Let me now allow me to. What does Samuel Jackson say in Pulp Fiction? Well, allow me to retort. Yo, this was really good in the sense that it's 15 minutes. Okay, so we got a certain amount of time to get this story across, to spin it for you quick, to introduce these characters, to get Jason on screen, to have Jason get busy. And that's exactly what the fuck they did here. I really am eating some of my words right now because this is for this to be 15 minutes long, this is pretty entertaining. I've seen short films that are shorter than this. I think He Came Home is a Halloween short film that I feel like every Halloween fan should check out. It is amazing. There isn't a stitch of like spoken dialogue for the most part in that movie, and it almost functions as a complete silent film. It is complete genius. It's very well directed. There's one actress, there's an actor that plays Michael Myers, there's her on the phone. It's amazing. But I feel like this falls into the category of one of those short films that manages to get the message across, because once this shit gets going into high gear, it does not stop, man. And listen, I don't like the mask. I don't. Like, I'm standing 10 toes down on the fact that I don't like the mask. I don't like the outfit for Jason. It looks like it looks like the mask is just basic, and it's just one of those as I was telling my boy Zuko on the last stream we did, man. Shout out my boy Johnny Zuko. I was telling him on RNZ Live, I was like, it kind of looks like when you go to the Rite Aid, or when you go to the supermarket, and it's like, yeah, the hockey mask. They don't call it Friday 13th because they don't want to get sued, but it's like, yeah, this is the hockey mask killer mask. And it's like, yeah, that's what the fuck it looked like. And it looked like they spray painted it. The axe mark isn't in there. I think the axe mark is very important, especially to like the Friday 13th purists, like the ones that from 3 on up, from the moment that Dana Kimmel, I think was the actress's name, buried that axe in Jason's head. I think the axe mark is very much a trademark, but it's not there. The outfit looks like the same outfit they put on Ken Kersinger in Freddy vs. Jason, and the same outfit they tried to like give like a rebooted version of to Derek Mears. Derek Mears rocked it a hell of a lot better because he was a hell of a lot better Jason than Kersinger. But this guy, who the fuck is this guy that plays Jason? I can't even. Fuck, man. I've only got the names here in the YouTube comments, or in the YouTube description, but big shout out to him, man. Listen, if this was the Jason universe, and everybody taking a chance on Mike P. Nelson and saying, listen, this is a taste of what this guy can do with the feature-length Friday the 13th movie, please, god damn it, after Silent Night, Deadly Night comes out, and after it is a really solid slasher movie that we need, it's a reboot of a reboot. I feel like the bar is set with the 2012 reboot for me. But I feel like Mike P. Nelson's going to bring something really special to it. But after that, man, like, yo, Friday 13th. Come on, man. Let's get him on board, and let's schedule a release date for after the Peacock Friday 13th TV, the Crystal Lake series comes out. Like, let's let him do it. Because obviously, he knows how to kick shit into high gear. He knows how to go from 0 to 100. He knows how to bring Jason on screen. And while it's not the best version of Jason we've seen, Jason is doing what he's doing best. He's getting busy, man. He's slaughtering campers. He's not killing y'all systematically, like one at a time. No, he's going to bust that door down, kill the fucking token black or brown guy that decides he wants to be a hero, and then he's coming after everybody. I'm gonna pin you to the floor so you can stay put, and I can kill the rest of you later. I'm gonna fuck your homegirl up in the kitchen. I'm gonna fuck her up. If anybody runs off, I'm gonna find them. And then you leave it on a cliffhanger with this girl who seems to be more than half crazed, man. I think that's really good. It gives it a classic sense of the final girl syndrome that we always get and that we always know and love in the Friday the 13th franchise. One of the things that I really want the franchise to do, even if Mike P. Nelson has to do it, or if he has to go in his own different direction with a complete reboot, I would love for this guy to tackle the final girls that have survived Jason. What's her face? Adrienne King is already dead. She died in part 2, but bring back Amy Steele, bring back Dana Kimmel, bring back who played Trish. God damn, I can't remember the actress that played Trish in Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Kimberly Beck. Bring her back as Trish. Bring back Pam Roberts. Even though she didn't go up against Jason, she could be the one in the survivor circle that talks to everybody, that talks life into everybody. Bring back a Jennifer Cook, who was Megan in Friday 13th, part 6, Jason Lives. Obviously, the late great Laura Park Lincoln, she's no longer with us, but pay a really amazing tribute to her character Tina. Bring back Jensen Daggett as Rennie, even though she is my least favorite final girl in the franchise. Bring her back. Bring the actress back. I can't remember the actress's name who played Jessica Kimball and Jason Goes to Hell. Bring her back. The only one we really can't bring back is Rowan, because Rowan takes place later on into the future, and I think this was definitely after 2008 when Jason had, her and Jason got trapped in that room, and they cryogenically froze. And you can't bring Whitney back because it was a reboot. Now, like I said, it really depends on what universe, or not what universe, but what timeline you place this shit in, man. But this wasn't bad at all, man, and I don't feel like I've given this a rating with everything that I've been saying, man. I'm trying to clean this up at the almost 30 minute mark, but yo, I will definitely give this a 9 out of 10, just because I wasn't sure what this was going to deliver, but even in 15 minutes and 27 seconds, this delivers everything that you want out of a Friday the 13th movie. The only thing I was really missing was the weed smoking, smoking out of a joint or blunt or something like that, the sex, the tits and ass, like certain things, but it wasn't enough time for that. This was a taste of what we can get from Mike P. Nelson, man. And god damn it, man, if you're not bringing Marcus Nispel back, the guy that did the reboot in 2009, or you're not bringing back any of the directors that are still around that would want to do a Jason sequel or their take on a proper Jason sequel, then damn, man, bring Mike P. Nelson on board to see what he could do with a feature-length film, man. Another thing I want to give this credit for is the score. Like I said, the score sounds like a remixed Harry Manfredini type of score. It sounds very classic, Crystal Lake, Friday the 13th. Yeah, man, this has got a lot. The location is another thing I got to give a lot of credit to, man. It's not a lot I can go like really in depth into because it was only 15 minutes and some change, man. But listen, this is one of those cases where I'm I'm eating my words, people. I am, and if y'all don't understand what I'm saying, go back and listen to my trailer reaction for Sweet Revenge. Yeah, I was talking a lot of shit, and I wasn't sure whether I was gonna eat my words or not, but I definitely am, people. And with that being said, man, y'all already know where to go, man. If y'all don't, y'all can follow the podcast on Spotify and wherever else you get your podcast from. Shout out to Spotify for creators. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, Romero Tutor. And also make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel at Romero Tutor Reviews Podcast, man. Make sure y'all go in there and check out all of it. I mean, it's old stuff, but I feel like I'm gonna there's certain segments that I was doing on like TikTok and stuff like that I feel like I want to maybe, I don't want to use the term resurrect so loosely, but it's been a little, in my eyes and in my mind, it's been a long time since I've done those said segments. So I will say, resurrect some segments from, whatever the content is I was doing. So maybe that'll be some not exclusive, but just some shit for YouTube that won't get me blocked as far as the copyrights go, man. I really want to put this up on YouTube. I don't know. They might be like, well, Harry Manfredini used this and somebody else used it, so we're gonna block your bitch ass and we'll never play your YouTube video. Like, I feel like that's the relationship me and YouTube have, man. But also, before I forget, shout out to the Facebook movie group, the Cinemaniacs. I can never forget about y'all. And also, last but certainly not least, man, shout out to the Tutor reviewers, the listeners, the lovers, the supporters out there, man. This was a good way to spend 15 minutes and 27 seconds, man. And I was concerned. Don't get me wrong, man. Now, I didn't watch anybody's reviews, but I did. When I was scrolling on Facebook, I saw people saying this is the worst portrayal of Jason. This is the worst Jason mask. This shit is pointless. This was a commercial, and this was that, and this was that, and this was this, and this was that, and the other thing. And I was like, oh my God, man, I don't know what this is going to be. I kind of believe him, yo. I kind of believe him, but Mike P. Nelson and the Jason universe, they set out to kind of prove me wrong here. I don't know about everybody else, but I quite enjoyed this, and I need more from Mike P. Nelson. This was a teaser. This was a sample. This is just a side order of what Mike P. Nelson can do with a fucking proper Friday the 13th movie. If they give him the money to make this movie, if the studio gives him the money that he needs to make this movie and gives him a proper budget, if he writes it and directs it, cool. I'm cool with that. But give him proper casting, especially for Jason. Now, this guy, I need to figure out who this guy is that plays Jason, man, because I want to give a lot of credit to him, man. It's like it wasn't anything that, like, it was classic Jason shit, Jason catching wreck, but I would have to watch this again to determine which mannerisms, maneuvers were different from the other portrayals. Obviously, this is like more of an agile Jason in the likes of something like Derek Mears, or I don't know, maybe if you want to go back, you would say like, I don't know, like a Richard Brooker or a Ted White, rest in peace, shout out to them, or maybe even a Steve Dash version of Jason, who was Jason in Part 2. Rest in peace, shout out to him also, man. Some of the best fucking portrayals of Jason are actors that passed away, man, unfortunately. But I don't know, this seemed like more of a return to form. This is not your Frankenstein, slow moving Jason that's gonna take his time and then just pull your fucking limbs off. No, this is an agile Jason that's on your ass, and if you are in his clutches, it's definitely gonna be bad for you, man. So I'm 15 minutes and 27 seconds, I'm a little impressed. I am not gonna hold y'all, man, but kind of makes me want to, I was about to say it kind of makes me want to go back and watch all the Friday the 13th movies, but I watch them often. I've done every commentary for every Friday 13th movie, and here's another one in the can, man. And I'm actually glad I did it because I almost watched it this morning and didn't do a reaction for y'all, but this was well deserved. It was a good time well spent, man. And y'all already know the love and support that y'all show me, man. I show it back to y'all tenfold and then some. So with that being said, people, yours truly, Romero Tudor. Another episode of Tudor Reviews in the can. I'll check y'all on the next one.